Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish.
And SpecificPixel.
And welcome back to more
Chrono Cross. So we left off going through Mount Pyre, and we're getting ready to finish that bit, and make our way into Fort Dragonia. We got Little Chell and Cha-Cha here, or Little Cha and Cha-Cha here to help us along the way.
Well,
so, listen.
They'll be here while Surge does things.
Listen. They have their uses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't have fewer than 3 people in the party, I don't think, so... Oh no!
Oh no! Boss fight!
Oh no, a giant dragon.
What's that? It looks stuck!
And this little guy's just like, hey, lad, you want to challenge me to a fight? Come on, what do you say?
Just come up and try to fight people, huh?
Oh my god.
Like your moxie. Oh, and this is the boss fight. Haha, I fooled you.
Yeah, hey, hey protagonist, turn on your location. I just want to know where you are. I just want to talk.
So this is Fire Dragon, who we are hopefully going to beat the crap out of.
I mean, we're definitely going to beat the crap out of him. It's just a question of, like, what form that takes and if we get what we want out of the fight.
Well, we'll definitely find out about that.
Because what we're going to try and do here is, we have the Frog Prince summon. Now, summon elements can only be equipped on characters of the matching innate element. So that means that, of course, in this party, since y'all have chosen Lil Cha and Cha-Cha, Cha-Cha is the one carrying the Frog Prince.
Ow.
He's the only one who can cast it. So we are going to attempt to summon the Frog Prince, but that means we have to have the field be completely blue. That's going to be hard since the Fire Dragon is going to be using red attacks. Hey.
Alright.
Well, it's not as good as the Whisk Cape, but...
No, but it's okay. I'll take what I can get. Yeah, that's right. Please just attack and don't actually use an element, because I would like to get some of these off if I can.
It does make it a little bit easier that the Fire Dragon tends to attack twice in a row, and you can take advantage of that to push that red off the field. But you still kind of have to be quick.
Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I want to do this, because he will absolutely cast that element.
Yep, at some point he's going to use Inferno. So you remember the explanation in the last episode of how trap elements work? So now you can see, it even gives you an indicator over on the left there underneath the field effect. You can see that us, the player, we have a red trap element in play, and the enemy has no trap elements. So when the Fire Dragon inevitably casts Inferno, the effect will be negated, and instead we will steal an Inferno element from him, which is the only way right now for us to get that element. Boom. Alright, we need one more blue out on the field, so... Yeah, Voltage took a couple big hits, so... And then Cha-Cha is going to summon the Frog Prince. That's not going to end the battle.
Well, he's got to get there first.
But... it is going to help. There you go.
Okay. And here we go.
Our first summon of the game.
I don't know if I actually want to do this or not. He hasn't cast Inferno yet.
I doubt it's going to kill him. He's not even weak.
Well, we'll find out. Here we go, guys. Frog Prince! There he is in all of his froggy glory.
Oh god, look at him.
I love Frog Prince.
He's very special. See, it's not even 400 damage.
I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. When I first played this game, I thought for sure Frog Prince was gonna be like summoning Frog from Chrono Trigger.
That would have been so much better, honestly.
I was absolutely expecting him to show up.
Oh no, it's hitting Lil Cha, oh no. Yeah, it's probably time for that.
Yeah, Cha-Cha is hurting. And also, Dragon is weak.
Dragon is now weak, so now we want to be careful. Because we do want him to cast Inferno.
So I just want to make sure that my HP is high and that I don't accidentally kill him.
Mm-hmm. But you can defend, so there's always that. Thankfully, that is an option. Oh, does he have the ointments?
I gave them all ointment.
Okay. He is burned, it looks like, so...
That's fine, because it doesn't actually deal damage to him on his turns or anything like that. It actually just makes him actually just makes him weaker.
Oh.
Makes his attacks weak.
That's right.
Besides, I don't have them on that slot anyway. Whack.
You're gonna kill him by accident and then be mad you did.
It'll be fine.
Cure the burn. Don't feel the burn. Get rid of the burn. Banish the burn.
That seemed a little over the top for an ointment.
It kind of does. Some more blue on the field. Alright, Dragon, anytime.
Anytime you want to cast Inferno. The whole field might have to be red.
I don't think so. Because it's not a summon. He does cast Inferno, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know he does. It hurts a lot. It's not something you easily forget when you're hit with it.
Are you sure it's not the second time that you fight him?
I'm almost positive. Well, it doesn't matter now because I killed him.
Well, yeah, if you kept hitting him, we knew that was going to happen. I don't think he casts Inferno in the first fight anyway.
That's alright. So I want you guys to take a note here. We got a star level, but it's showing 13 out of 14. That's what the summons do. Your star levels are currency. You have to spend star levels in order to summon. Which I think is kind of wild.
Yeah, well, especially because what that means is you have a limited number of times you can summon.
Yep.
Because do your stars recover over time? I don't remember if they go back to full every time you level up, or...
I do not think so.
I can't remember. Hey, not bad. I'm sure I'll see you again. It's fine. Alright.
And he's just gone.
And he's just gone, yeah.
He picks a fight and leaves. Weirdly.
Like, don't worry about it. Don't think about it. It's cool. That's okay, because we have another boss fight coming up right away. That's far enough. Ah, you remember these yahoos?
Hey, it's the Devas!
So you made it this far, huh, Junior?
Acacia Dragoons, step aside.
Oh my god, this little girl. Ah! In the name of the Acacia Dragoons, you ain't getting past here. This... wait, he was like the Arnold Schwarzenegger one thing.
Yep.
This will be the end of you all.
And Voltage, I hate you. I hate your friends, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your great-grandma, I hate them all. I hate you. I despise you. I really, really abhor you.
Ha! Looks like she can't stand you. No. Really?
Really?
Tell us how you really feel, though, Marcy.
Yeah, come on, Marcy.
Well, then. It's time for you to die.
Oh, really? Okay.
Just like that, huh?
No capturing me, just death this time. Okay.
Oh, boy. So these three, they can be dangerous because they are each going to be tougher than any of the fights that you've met them in before now. And they're going to have some like new attacks and tech elements that will hit all targets.
Yep.
Now, of course, we haven't fought Zoa before in this playthrough because before now, the only other time that you can fight Zoa is if you take Nikki's route to sneak into Viper Manor.
Yeah, and he's blocking the entrance in the Shadow Forest.
Boom.
I hate these guys. Mostly, I hate Marcy, because she can freeze you.
And if everyone is frozen, that's pretty much game over.
Yep. Okay, so I want to take her out first, if I can.
This also can be a difficult battle because you have 3 different elemental enemies. Marcy, of course, is blue, Karsh is green, and Zoa is yellow. So you have 3 different elements that you have to manage on the field effect, on top of everything else.
Don't you do it. Lord. You missed them all?
Wow. Yeah, boomerang users are like rod users, where their fierce attack or strong attack hits everybody.
Okay, so I've got one person I can steal from between these 3 yahoos, and they all have pretty good stuff. But I'm gonna try to get something from Zoa. He only has one thing I can steal.
Yeah, that makes it a controlled steal attempt.
Yes, and I got it. Awesome.
Yep, because the other 2 both have like a common steal and a rare steal. The only thing you can get from Zoa is the stamina ring, which is a pretty good item.
It's an accessory that increases a character's stamina recovery by 1, which can be really good. Please do not. Okay. That didn't hurt nearly as bad as I thought it would, and she's about to go down.
See, this is where it gets tough because, like, you know, any yellow you put on the field is going to make Zoa stronger.
God, yeah, it will.
Any green will make Karsh stronger. Any blue will make Marcy stronger. So it makes it difficult, especially to heal, because white and green and blue are the healing elements. So therefore, if you're not using white heal elements like Recover All, if you're trying to use actual, like, Cure and Heal, then very quickly you will find that you are just powering Karsh and Marcy up.
Geronimo!
Oh, he survived, though.
Well, it's because he hit Lil Cha, who is also yellow.
Yeah. I thought he was aiming at Cha-Cha there for a second. Thankfully, we have Voltage, who is white innate.
And it's pretty dang powerful. Magic and physical-wise, so...
Taking Karsh out next, because Karsh has attacks that will hit everybody, like Axial Axe.
Even though Zoa is a much bigger physical threat, I don't want him to hit everybody in the party. There we go. So I'm gonna zap him with lightning and hope he dies.
Boom. That was a big hit. He shouldn't have too much left.
Yeah, he's already weak.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, these folks are not complete pushovers, but you can see that this fight is also not supremely serious. And also, now that Marcy's gone off the field, like, every time you take one of them down, it means that you kind of reclaim an element that's safe to use again. So you can revert to powerful blue attacks and heals once Marcy is gone. Now that Karsh is gone, green elements are safe to use. The balancing factor here, and one of the reasons why you want to take Marcy out first, is not just so that you can get blue back in order to use cure elements and to avoid her freezing you, but also because Zoa and Karsh don't play nice with each other. Where they're green and yellow, that means that every time one of them does an attack, they're going to put something on the field effect that's going to weaken the other one. So every time Zoa gets stronger, Karsh gets weaker, and vice versa.
I love his Dragon
version.
Rider.
Yes. It's very good. Zoa is not a good character, but he is a great character.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Like, my immediate response to that was, I love Zoa, but that's not really true. I like Zoa.
You like the idea of Zoa.
I mean, look at him. Just look at that
He's
Mad
just
Max
very
looking
silly,
guy. He's
yeah.
so good.
Oh no, you have pierced my muscular torso with a spray of water.
And thus I die.
How?
How did he even do that?
I can't wait for everybody to get their next level special techs.
Gosh. See, that's not a terrible fight. It can be really bad if you don't take Marcy down first, but fortunately she's also the weakest of the three by far. And look at the amount of money we got, too.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And we got another star level out of that.
Yep. Which makes up for going through all of that BS in the marshes where you fight like 17 bosses and only get 1 star.
We got Eagle Eye. I'm very happy about that.
Yes.
Some people would say that Eagle Eye is the only element that matters because it increases your hit percent rate by like 100%. So...
Impossible. There's no way I'd lose.
Gosh, it is almost time.
Damn it. I'll get even for this. Nothing to say, Marcy?
Na 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 na.
Whatever.
Wow, what a brat. God, everybody interrupting us.
Just, If you proceed any further, there will be no turning back, no? Even so, you still wish to go, Voltage?
I mean, we kind of have to, so
Yeah, like, otherwise the game doesn't happen. I see. I won't stop you. But don't die.
Harley out. And finally we're done with Mount Pyre. And this, you may remember from the beginning, is Fort Dragonia.
Well, it's their weird little floating bit up there. Such a strange design for a fortress. I'm sure that's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's okay.
This is not prophetic. We're just remembering that really weird dream we had that started the game.
Now, fortunately, you get to save right here because it takes you back out to the world map, and you actually have to walk around to the front of Fort Dragonia to go in.
And my god, do you want to save before you go in here?
Yeah, there's a lot to do in the fort. It's like a Legend of Zelda level puzzle dungeon.
Yeah, this is actually like a true dungeon like we had with Viper Manor.
Oh, did you want to get rid of that Inferno element?
Oh, yeah, I do. Thank you for reminding me.
There you go. That star element, or that last star level gave it to you.
I forgot, I thought it was the next one, but it is this one, isn't it? Okay.
So people
nice.
are starting to get their second techs, which happen at level 5
Yep,
now.
they're level 6 techs. No, 5 techs. Sorry, I can't count apparently.
3,
But-
5, and 7.
But we just got Luminaire for voltage here.
Which is a powerful wide attack that hits everybody instead of just one person, like Dash and Slash.
Oh, that means that everybody else got theirs too, doesn't it?
And you got some empty slots too, yeah. She did not get hers, actually.
Oh.
She needs one more star level, I think, maybe. People do get them at slightly different levels.
But he got
did.
hook and sinker.
Excellent.
Okay,
This
cool.
will be helpful.
Cool.
Well, at least now we've got plenty of places to put that Eagle Eye element.
Yes. Actually, where is that? There you are. You are a level 4 element.
Yeah, you can pop it right in that level 5 slot that you just vacated. You're gonna put it in a level 2 slot?
No, I'm moving it right now. That'll work.
Bombards enemy with an extra powerful laser, it says. It's still...
No, it was still on photon beam.
It still had photon beam. I was like, wait a second. That's funny. So Fort Dragonia is a dungeon that's going to utilize all of the different elements. There are enemies in here of every color, and there are a number of bosses in here, although I don't think that there's one of each color, though.
It's weird. It's real weird.
Because they kind of count some of Mount Pyre, where they're so close together, as sort of being part of it, I guess. Because Mount Pyre, as you saw, is not an enormous dungeon. Only when you fulfill the requirements can you attend the ceremony. Return the colored crystals to their Grand Master.
Well, that sounds simple enough. Go in here, find a crystal, give it to the Grand Master, we're good.
Sure. I love this track. So there's a little bit of that WTF dungeon architecture going on here, but for the most part, at least the overall layout of the place makes sense. It's just the contents of the individual rooms.
Fort Dragonia has a lot to look at, is for sure. So we've got 4 rooms that we can go in here. Each of them will give us a corresponding element to go with. It doesn't really matter which one we do first, because we're going to do them all.
Yep, so if y'all would like to pick a room, kind of going clockwise from the left, 1, 2, 3, and 4, we can start anywhere. And each of these rooms is going to have a different puzzle. Each of these rooms is going to have a different series of challenges. But it does not... I don't think it really matters what order.
Not really.
You want to go ahead and we'll start with the far left one?
We can do that. Sounds good to me. If no one else has any strong feelings about it.
I have a lot of strong feelings about Fort Dragonia.
Fort Dragonia has a lot of things to have strong feelings about.
I do dig this track, though.
Okay, so this is the yellow chamber. Mm-hmm. The yellow chamber is a double level maze. Let's see, we want to go this way.
Around and around.
Then it's
up, I think. Yeah, it's
yeah,
very good.
And then this gets us on the second level, which I don't think we can do anything with at this
Yeah, I think you have to go stand over there on the pad.
Yeah. So the thing about this one is that it'll designate each of our characters as a head, body, and tail part, which will rearrange everything.
See, it says, we Dragonians are comprised of a head, body, and tail. Thou must change the order of the head, body, and tail to unveil a new path. So there you go. So now everyone has been designated. Let it be head, tail, then body. Okay, so right now Voltage is the head, Mel is the body, and Cha-Cha there is the tail. So this is where it actually becomes a puzzle-solving element that in order to move the path around, you have to stand on that pad up there, but only after. Ta-da!
Yep, we can change who's in front.
Yep.
So let's see.
Head, tail, and body, so it needs to be Surge, or a Voltage, Cha-Cha, and then Little Cha. Oh, no. I misinterpreted what they were saying. So they randomly assign the head, body, and tail part to different people in your party. And so then you go back in and you can manipulate like where the pieces move around by changing that order.
Yep.
You're not trying to put them in a specific order.
Right.
Sorry, that's going to be very confusing since I said it wrong the first time. It was just completely mistaken.
It's okay, it happens.
Ta-da!
There we go.
And that lets you access different parts of it as you move the blocks around.
I think that was the Mel Surge shot?
I think so.
No.
No?
This one.
Then move it back so we can get the other chest. You remember this part, like, way more clearly than I do.
Listen, don't say that, because then I'll end up forgetting something and look like a fool.
You cannot look any more foolish than me.
That was... Oh, no, maybe it was with Mel.
Alright, so our goal now is to move those blocks around so that we can get from this second level here over to that sort of console-looking bit that's
Yeah, that
poking
tablet
up.
over there.
That's how we're going to get across to the middle island.
Let's see.
Is there a combination you haven't tried yet? That could that be the one with Cha-Cha in front? I like the glowing feet prints.
It's a good touch.
Implying that, like, Dragonians had human-like feet with little toes.
I mean, you don't know that they didn't.
I mean, that's true.
Let's see, did that do the thing that I wanted it to do?
No.
No.
Yes. Oh,
there we go.
Thank goodness.
Okay, I figured it out. It took me a second, but I figured it out.
Don't use this as a walkthrough.
Please don't.
We'll all just be disappointed.
And that just sinks it into the ground so I can get to it.
Yep. You'd think that would unfold into a bridge or something like that, but no, it literally just brings it down to your level. And the puzzle here is sort of the boss of this room, so you don't have to fight anything else once you've done this, you see. Ah, a yellow dragon appears.
In a far-off, unknown chamber.
Yes. Well, there's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Want to just go clockwise?
I think I actually want to do the bottom right hand, or number 4. Bottom right hand. Number 4 instead first.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sure. If you want.
I'm gonna go across the room. It's because I've been here before.
Although these rooms really, as we said, it doesn't make any difference what order you do them in, I don't think.
This does feel like an actual dungeon, though, with these puzzles and things like that.
It feels, as I said before, very Legend of Zelda-esque to me.
See, this should be
in
the
a way that I
compass
like.
room. It is! Haha. Let's see. The Watchkeeper faces north as we defend the fort. So the thing about this is that this is randomized every single time you come in here. The Watchkeeper is the dragon up there at the top. North is whatever direction he's facing. And whatever you pick here will drop you down into one of these holes and do something, and there will be something waiting for you at the bottom. Let me see. North, east, south. I'm gonna go through all of them.
Yeah, because there's a couple of good things in here, like there's a trap element that you'll definitely want.
Let's just go with north first. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, round, right round.
There you go. And then you can see how they get dropped. It literally just phases out of existence.
Plop.
And you wind up here.
Let's see, which one was this? Ah, the healing. So yeah, there are not very many of these in the game. I think this may be the only one, I'm not sure. But it's like the save points, except it just heals you. And that's it. There you go.
All it do.
I don't know why they decided to have one of those here, of all places, and not show them before now. It's really weird. I almost feel like there were supposed to be more of those spread out through the game, and they're not, so...
All right.
Okay, if I remember correctly...
I don't think you have to actually go to all.
Oh no,
of
you
them.
don't. You don't. Absolutely not. I only need to go into that one that's farthest to the one that's the western one in correspondence to the room.
Yeah. If he's facing north, it would be the southern hole.
This is the only one that we actually have to do.
But to get the treasure, I think you need to go through the one on the bottom, which in this case would be west.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see this drops me down and I go over there and get the crystal. Easy peasy.
Boom. Another one down.
Two more to go. Probably more to go.
So we'll do the last one, get all the treasure, and then leave.
Yep.
The other one just drops you. That's the only one where the enemy encounters are, because they have those Cybots.
Yeah, you fight the robots.
So we can just skip that. So this time we want to do west. Oh, no, he's north now.
Yeah,
so
like I said,
now
every time you come in here, it changes.
So dramatic when the room starts shaking and you hear the big grinding noise. And then it just chucks you down a hole. It's like, eh. Nice.
Look at all this treasure here.
Yep, and you get to get all of it at once. A volcano trap element. Very nice.
Very nice.
That's the real treasure. The flame charm's not bad either.
Magma burst. Always good to have that.
The flame charm, I think, reduces the damage that you take from red attacks. But also it can be broken down for a shiny crafting component if need be.
Yep. Very important later on in the game.
Yeah, because there's no red boss in here.
Yeah, there is.
So, well...
We'll get to that. Okay, do I want to do blue or do I want to do green?
Well, you have to do both of them.
I do have to do both of them.
Let's go to whichever one's closest.
Pretty sure that's green.
I can't quite ever remember, like, which room has which color crystal in it. I remember what they're doing in each room, what the gimmick is, but...
Gotta go through this MC Escher-esque room here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to fight you, aren't I?
Should have run up above him.
He would have just focused on me. They do that if you get too close.
I suppose that's true. That's just these guys.
Yeah, we fought these guys before.
Yeah, literally back at the beginning of the game. This sort of very brief tutorial dungeon you go through before you wake up in Arnie is, of course, here at Fort Dragonia.
I'm absolutely going to spam this.
It's a good attack.
Also, these guys are chunky, so...
You might actually get off a hook and sinker here, too.
Ooh, that'd be cool. I don't think I've ever actually seen that one. I don't use Korcha a lot in casual play.
Love that. They take their arm off and hit you with it.
It's good.
It's very silly.
That's mine now.
A knee pad.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good item.
I have no idea what this does.
Nothing.
Not a lot of damage at all.
It literally did 4 damage. Wow, Cha-Cha.
Listen, to be fair, these things have an amazing physical defense. And physical attack.
They turned that around on him. Oh, you fatigued it with Luminaire, though.
I did.
Almost said Lumineer.
Lumineer?
Lumineer. Kerzap. He's weak. Get him.
Ready? Shoot him! Man, Mel, I really need to, like, redo your element grid.
She's great until you run into another yellow element target.
I mean...
Because she's set up with all yellow.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I do my characters, though. I tend to...
hyper-focus on an element of their element?
Well, especially at higher levels of the element grid, yes. I will definitely put things like cure and heal and so on, a little bit more variety down at the wider end of the grid. But for the most part, their powerful slots are going to go to whatever their own color is to get the maximum amount of effectiveness.
Yeah, this is absolutely the green room, because that was a heal-all.
Mm-hmm. And a bush basher.
Nice.
Well, very nice. So heal all, similar to recover all.
Only it's green.
Yep. I'm actually kind of glad that you ran into this fight, because...
These guys are wild. I love this enemy.
Yeah, I like this design. They're paper boys.
These weird, creepy, disembodied-eyed, floating scroll monsters.
They look like the Witch King from the Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings.
They are also not very strong.
Boom, down he goes. Love it.
I think they're the ones who have the paper moon element attack.
I think so, yes. That sounds correct. Yep,
Yep,
there it is.
there it is.
Hey, right on cue. Which is just a hard-hitting yellow attack. Mostly because the field is entirely yellow.
Yeah.
Maybe change that.
These guys are kind of the opposite of the Cybots. They're not very strong physically, but their magic is amazing.
They're like those paper familiar type, not Shikigami, Shirigami? Shinigami? Shinigami, I think, might be the word.
You lost me.
Like the paper sorcerers familiars from Japanese mythology.
Oh, okay.
That should be an antidote, yep. I think there's one more treasure chest here,
Yeah.
and it is another trap element, because there's one of those, I think.
Is it the tornado trap element?
I think so. So I think that's the first green trap element that you find.
I think I have to go back this way.
The great thing is that the monsters in these rooms are not regenerating, so...
Yeah. Thank goodness.
You know, you can kind of stroll through here, and if you just want to clean it out, you can do that.
Sometimes you have to because they get in your way. But these guys have materials that I want later on anyway. Like the Cybots have screws that I'll need for helmets and things.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Rude. Eat white element.
And in this room, too, I think is coming up our first boss of Fort Dragonia.
Yeah.
There was a lot of anxiety in that.
This boss gives me anxiety.
Does is it?
Because I remember fighting him, like, back when I was very small, and he was very scary.
Ah, fair. I'm kind of glad, though, that in this instance we have someone like Lil Cha, because the bosses here have some very good steals, and we're going to want to take advantage of that.
I mean, if we can get the good steals
If you get
off
the
of
good
them.
steals, well, but the bosses here are, like, even their common steals are good, so if you don't get the rare steal, it still was worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I think for this boss, the common steal is another tornado trap. I think. So, like, that's not nothing.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Aha!
Hey, nice.
Yeah, the worst thing about the trap elements is that you have to have somebody who can cast that element in order for it to be any kind of use. And if they don't cast the element, then it's useless.
Yeah, like that Inferno trap that we unfortunately
Unfortunately, we lost that, yeah.
Oh, I forgot the Cybots could jump down like that.
Oh yeah, they will definitely get you.
Hey, an arrow blaster. And they can jump across
See?
gaps, too. Oh, no. I forgot they did that. That's terrifying, and I hate it.
Yeah, come on, fight me. I ain't scared of you. I've dismantled so many robots. And it just clobbers me.
Fear is not necessary for termination. Just pile drive you. Fear is not required. Only your termination is required.
Please cooperate.
Resistance is futile. Man. Maybe that's who you should give that arrow blaster to. Even though she's yellow element.
little
that'll help-
Cha?
Yeah, that'll help break up some of that yellow that she's got packed on.
Maybe.
What are you even doing, Cha-Cha?
Unfortunately, his best. Ain't that sad?
Sadly, his best.
Okay, he did alright there.
Yeah, he did pretty good. I won't fault that.
We loosened it up for him.
That's definitely true.
Eat laser! And he's down.
Nice.
God, I love being powerful and destroying my enemies.
Sure, we all do. Well, that's all the treasures, so now...
Yep, now I just gotta get through the room.
And you may have seen that blue button
Ow.
over there earlier. That button I don't think is necessary to complete the room. It just
It's a
opens
shortcut
up like
back.
a shortcut.
It folds out some stairs that lead back to the beginning, so you don't have to go all the way through the maze again. Oh, gonna start off with that, huh? Okay. Man, they
Well.
really got it out for Cha-Cha. He has taken so much damage this run.
Yeah, but he hasn't died, so he's got that going for him.
Yeah, not yet. Dodgy little guys.
They do have fairly high evasion.
That's what happens when you're paper thin. It's hard to hit you. You just turn to the side and you're not there anymore.
I like the way they crumple up when they flip over on their back. Like, ah! Gotta keep yellow off the field because that paper moon attack really is deceptively powerful. But they go down fairly easily. Oh. No heal boosts. Or stat boosts.
That's alright.
That's okay. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting it. It just would have been a nice treat. You may have a little stat boost as a treat.
There you go.
Oh, now we can leave easily. But before we do that...
These 3 little steps have to appear before we can get there. You know, we can't just step down.
Yeah, it's not even a one-way thing, like where you could just hop down and then have to go back around again the other way if you wanted back up. In order to even go down, you must have the steps, because RPG logic. But this is the room that really matters, and this is the boss.
Okay, am I ready for this? Do I have any empty slots?
We
got a star level.
You probably do definitely want to adjust Mel's elements.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Because, remember, so this boss, of course, is green innate. That means that your knee-jerk reaction by this point in the game is going to be to hit it with yellow elements. But much there's several bosses we've met with this tendency up to this point. Like Lynx did this back when we fought him in Viper Manor, where if you hit him with a white element, he will counter with anti-white.
Oh, no, you're right.
So what happens is this boss, if hit with yellow elements, will heal itself as a counter.
And I don't think Mel has enough magical power to make that a viable tactic.
Exactly, like, he's always probably going to heal more than she hit him for because her magic is crap.
Maybe not if I hit him with enough Electro Bolts, because they're very powerful. Maybe.
I mean, that is a bold strategy when you have a lot of white and red that you're not using. But that's up to you. The only thing is, probably, like, you don't want to be slamming him with green because this boss could be pretty unforgiving. He will really lay into you with some tech elements, and the more green that's on the field, the more often he's probably gonna do that.
Yeah.
So you can't really, you know, you could use a turn green, take that in there and put it on Mel.
Hey, there's a good idea.
Actually, yeah, get rid of one of those uplifts. That will help protect her a little bit. You can use the Electro Bolts first, and then when she runs out of Electro Bolts, use turn green on her.
Yeah, I think I might want to hit him with a weaken, too.
Yeah.
Where'd my weaken go? There it
is. Definitely hit him with the weaken if you can.
That looks good.
Alright, let's do it. I believe in you.
Okay. Ah!
It's him, he's here. The Taurosoid.
Taurosoid. What a weird name. And also, he doesn't look like he should be the green element boss. He looks like he should be the yellow element boss.
He looks like an upgraded, more powerful version of the Cybots.
Yeah, kinda.
Actually.
Alright.
And of course, just to screw you over, like, that extra mile, you start with 2 black on the field to make Voltage's opening volley weaker.
Yep. Speaking of making weaker.
Yeah, because this boss, he's not super powerful, but he hits pretty solid. Pretty solidly, so...
I think 90% is pretty good. Let's see if we can steal from him. Come on, 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 come on. Yes!
Okay, now rare steal.
Tornado trap.
Okay, that's still not bad.
And yep, see? Heal all. He'll cast that every time I use a yellow element.
Yep. So, and even Snatch, because it is a yellow element, still counts. Now, on the other hand, he only healed himself for about 70 points.
Right.
so that might make it viable. Like, you may get a little bit of a gain if Lil Cha hits him with like an Electro Bolt +1 or something,
Yeah,
but for the most part...
His magic is not very great. The problem with him is that he's like the Cybots in that his physical attack and his defense are sky high. So this backdrop and everything that he's doing... Yeah, see... That hurts a lot.
Whoa.
You know what? Actually, this might be the time for a cure first.
Maybe when you hit him with Luminaire, if we're lucky, he'll get fatigued.
That would be nice.
Are you gonna try an Electro Bolt?
Yep. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. I feel like it's not gonna do much because even if you hit him for like 100, he's gonna heal himself for 70, and then he only did 30 damage. Oh, hey. 148 though. That's different. Because he's still gonna heal himself for 71, so you did get a decent profit on that. So that might actually be worth it. I'm surprised it was that effective because Lil Cha's magic stat is kind of dog shit.
Well, his magic defense is also not great.
Yeah, there is that. Get dunked on. Zap.
Shot him right in the crotch.
Oh my god, you can't do that.
I just did.
You can't just shoot a giant robot in the jump. Ooh. That is so brutal.
God. This thing is so mean.
Very mean.
Oh, I don't have it there.
This is going to deal a little bit less, but if the +1 dealt 148, this is probably still going to deal like around 115.
129.
That's not bad. So it still did almost 60 damage. Yeah. Push that other green off the field. God. Korcha's just...
What? Ow.
Bless his heart.
Ow.
Ooh. Stamp.
Stepped on me like a bug.
Get stamped on. Now this time you'll be able to do the Electro Bolt +1. So. I really am surprised that it's doing that much. But,
oh yeah?
Yeah, but not displeased. Because I mean that still means that he's not recovering as much as you're dishing out. And if you were hitting him for 80 and then he's healing for 71, that's a waste of everybody's time. But if you're hitting for 160 and he heals for 71, that's not bad. He's got an Electro Bolt too.
He does, but
And there's a yellow on the field, but there's also a green.
we'll try it.
Watch it not do as much damage. Because he's not yellow innate, of course he's blue innate, so...
It's more than I thought it would.
Yeah. And I got him to a weakened state. Now you can pull off a Luminaire. Well, maybe.
I can hit the little guy. Little guy, like he's only 2 inches tall.
Yeah, like, out of all the things you could have said, why did you reach for that? It's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy. Look at him.
Look at him. It's his birthday. A little birthday boy.
No, I'm
Gonna brave it.
Yep.
The real pain here is that bosses and other enemies don't run out of elements.
Yeah.
So, like, he will just cast Heal All literally every time you hit him with yellow until you run out. And that can be quite nasty and
Like
feel
a
unfair,
jerk.
you know? But, of course, it's a boss. That's kind of the point. You have to cure himself. We got 59 hit points.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Luminaire.
Yeah, maybe I will just open with
Yeah,
that.
just do that, yeah. You've already got 5 element levels charged, so why bother with attacking?
It takes all your stamina.
That's crazy that dealt less damage than Lil Chaw's Electro Bolt. But there you go, it dealt all the damage it needed to.
The way is clear.
I like that battlefield too, the platform that you're on and the crystal in the
Oh,
background.
yay, they do recover.
So that's what I thought. Alright, and you got a Carapace too.
Alright.
Nice.
Is it just me or does this crystal seem bigger than the others?
I think it's a perspective thing because of the camera angle. Because you're closer to it.
Alrighty.
Alright, on to the blue room. And now we can actually use the shortcut to just leave.
Yep.
Makes it so much easier than having to go back and navigate through that whole room. Because, of course, even if you have eliminated all of the enemies, you know, you still just... the amount of time that it would take to go back through that MC Escher labyrinth.
It can be tedious.
But that is why they thoughtfully give you a shortcut. That's your reward for
Yes, thank you,
fully
game
exploring
devs.
the, you know, the chamber.
We leveled up. I should probably put some more elements on everybody.
We should at least check your element grid to see if they gained a slot.
Yeah.
I can never remember who gains what slots when.
It'll show you whenever you get the star.
Yeah, that's true. It does show you on the the level up screen. Now's a good time to put on that arrow blaster and maybe a heal all on somebody. Give that eagle eye to someone like Mel because it doesn't matter that they're not green element.
That's a good point.
Because with arrow blaster, it's going to be weaker if you put it on a yellow character, but eagle eye won't be. You had a heal all was the other decent element I think that you found. But you've got a 3rd level slot on him, and that's a 4th level spell.
Yeah.
You can move one of his photon beams down.
That's not a bad idea. There we go. Mel, over here.
She just got a 6th level slot.
She sure did. Go Eagle Eye.
Cool. And what did Cha-Cha get?
Looks like he got
level
a
slot.
3rd level slot.
Nobody's using the graviton. There you go. Alright. So the blue room is fairly straightforward, I think.
Yeah, it's basically another maze room, more or less.
Yeah, what's going to happen is there are different switches you have to push to control, like, where you can go in the room.
Yeah. this eyeglass looking puzzle thing here. And what it is, these treasure chests are the levers. I think it's this one will make it, yeah, bring it that way. That one sends it back that direction. If I do it that way, yep, sends it up. Okay, I'm remembering this now. So of course this is the first configuration that we have. It's the only one we got at the moment.
And then, of course, you know, once you get to the other end, messing with the different treasure chests in the different corners are going to allow you to, see, like that, head into different rooms and so forth.
Skills.
Yay!
A sea charm.
Nice, which of course is the blue version of the flame charm.
Mm-hmm.
And now all you have to do is get to that other door. And that is pretty much all there is to this one.
Oh.
There you go. Wow.
Aw, did you see that?
Yes, I did.
He turned right around and came after me. Okay, fine. Y'all want to die that bad?
So this room is pretty straightforward because there's a boss here. So thankfully they give you another shortcut.
Yep.
So once you defeat the boss, you can basically just walk right back out.
Ah. Didn't like that attack. These little guys are gross.
Sploosh.
Yay, HP for everybody.
Hey, that's one more HP than they had.
It feels weird to just get 1 HP.
Yeah. It does, but... yeah, this is the room with the mounted Dragoon in it. This room is skippable, but...
but we're killing everything else, so why not?
well, it's more like, you know, you might want to steal from the guy.
Oh yeah, let me show you Air Blaster.
Arrow Blaster is one of my favorites.
It's basically the hi-ho thing the dwarves did, only
the
green.
Hi-Ho chorus. It's the green version of Photon Beam. So these are the dragons that we fed back at Viper Manor.
Yep, these little raptor-looking guys.
Now you know why they're called Dragoons.
Give me something good.
This guy's actually red element instead of yellow too, where most of the Dragoons are yellow element, like the Acacia Privates and stuff.
Well, it's because they're you're actually fighting the dragon.
Yeah.
It's red element. I kind of wish Hook and Sinker was another steel ability.
Or like a damage and steal.
Yeah, that would be fun. He fishes up an item that they had.
This should take care of him. Gone.
Haha, I win.
silver pendant's not a super great item in my opinion, but you can break it down for useful components, so...
Got another Electro Bolt out of that guy, though.
Alright. Now we switch it to the boss room. Of course, we're going to leave this side. Pixel's going to go back over to the right-hand side. Move it down clockwise, 1 increment. And then we loop back and that's it. Hit that big button, activate the shortcut, and then go inside and fight a boss.
Hello, boss, I am here. Oh god, I stepped in it.
Oh.
It's all jiggly.
Oh, he's friend-shaped.
Yeah, it's actually kind of cute. I love this thing.
Yeah, he's shaped like a friend.
It's just a big version of those tiny pink elemental guys that we were fighting back in Viper Manor. I kept trying to say Fort Dragonia. It's like we're here.
Yeah. It's like, you good? Do you need another try? Do you need a minute?
My brain needed to reset.
Haha. Now, of course, this thing does have a few attacks that you definitely don't want it to use. So you want to keep the field from becoming all blue.
Yeah.
In order to try and mitigate some of that.
Which is easy.
Yeah, that's easy enough because you can use every other color, so.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't think these guys are those jerk bosses that spam one element after another. Oh no.
Yep.
No.
He swallows you and then just does a little dance.
I don't like it.
It's very bad.
I'm gonna steal from you for that.
She just comes away with a handful of slime.
Man, Little Chaw coming through with these steals. Antiviral cap.
Hey,
that's alright.
That's not bad. I think that's its only steal, actually.
Don't forget, does it have a counter to red?
I don't remember. I want to say that it does.
We're about to find out. The answer is no.
No, I think what it is this one has a slightly different gimmick. When the goo is weakened, then it will counter any red attacks with like a really powerful blue spell. But as long as it's not in the weakened state, you can use red on it.
Alright. Little Chaw, I wish your attack was better. But it's okay.
It's really not.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah!
Now this does mean that Cha-Cha could use Frog Prince, but it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, so let's not. Let's not give him the chance to do anything with that whole blue field. Anytime an enemy does something like that, it usually means they're about to do something really nasty to you. Oh, now he's weakened.
Yeah, now he's weakened, so this is where you don't want to use red elements on him. Or
It's
on
alright,
it.
I've got plenty of options.
Yeah, thankfully. It's really not necessary.
Why would I set it on fire when I could just shoot it with lasers?
These is the same. There we go.
I'm melting!
You killed me!
Good.
And that's the blue room.
Yep. Blue room. Finito. Done. Another star for everybody.
Excellent. Most good.
Voltage, please. There we go.
Voltage. Voltage, please. Please, I'm begging you. There's the blue dragon. Just 2 more.
Oh, hey. Our ride's here.
Love that. Alright, straight back out to the front.
Yep. Then into that great big pillar.
You don't actually go inside it, you just run like face first into it. Voltage just screaming pell-mell. Ah, thud. Cha-Cha's like, you good? There we go.
Oh. No, I forgot to save.
I mean, you can go back down.
I'm absolutely
And you
going to because I
should.
know what's coming.
Yeah. I like how the lines of energy from the different elements travel up the side of the column, so it's like as the column rises up and connects with the next floor, it's carrying the energy up with it along those grooves or circuits
Yeah, it's neat.
to make the connection and complete the circuit or what have you up to the second floor.
Okay, white crystal.
It'll be fine.
I love this boss. This boss is so wacky.
The son of a gun. S-U-N.
God, his face is so creepy. I don't like it.
Yes,
He's got that weird knob on his head.
Yes, I really hate this boss a lot.
I love to hate this boss.
It's very bad.
Yes, he's very mean to us as well.
And of course, being white element, it makes it hard to use voltage to his full potential.
Because I don't want the field to be all white.
Yep. So you can take advantage of, like, if the son of a gun does put some white on the field, then you can go ahead and throw off a dash and slash or a luminaire. But you have to be aware, too, that in doing so, all the white on the field is not only going to increase Surge's stats, it's also going to give a similar bonus
No!
to the boss.
Why? Why do you have this ability? Why? Who gave this to you?
Voltage is very sad now.
He's fatigued, is what it is.
Yeah. I too am exhausted after seeing that. So the boss has a couple of different modes, and they have different attack patterns.
Yeah.
So you have to watch when he spins around and he can change to a different face.
I always forget what they all are.
There's like sort of a...
There's a happy one, a sad one, an angry one.
And then like a neutral face or sort of... I think. Whoop.
Oh, really? I was trying to switch over to voltage,
No,
but...
he's fatigued.
Yeah, I forgot. Not anymore, he's not, though.
Yep, now you're good. But so yeah, I'll just... You know, if you're... Especially if you're switching characters a lot like we have been for entertainment purposes, but even if you haven't, you probably don't have a lot of white element characters. Like Pip is your only other one.
Unless you have Doc.
Yeah, you might have Doc if you didn't try to save the kid. but you're probably used to Surge, or Voltage in our case, being your strongest and best character regardless
Yes.
of who else you have in the party. And that means that this fight can be a real kick in the pants.
Oof.
Oh, the
Oh, he's
angry face.
angry. Do not like the angry face.
Because even as Voltage here gets stronger, that's going to be matched with defensive increases from the boss. And it's
this-
going to kind of even out.
And this guy just has so much defense. I really hate it.
Yeah, because the boss really doesn't have that much health. He's just not taking a lot of damage.
That did nothing.
Yeah.
I'm mostly just trying to keep all of that white off the field.
Wow.
Ow!
Yeah, the angry face specializes in chain attacks. Oh, that's it though.
What? Really?
Yep, you got him.
God, he even dies creepy.
I like the sparkle thing though because it's a white element enemy, so it just kind of comes apart into light.
Yay!
Another star. You're getting some pretty decent bonuses too. Alright, another save. Another crystal. And then another chamber ahead. There we go, there's just one more.
Ah, the elevator, thank goodness.
Someone called the elevator.
Second. Because I absolutely do not want to have to fight that again.
So this next boss, can be rough.
Yep.
The black innate boss here is a nasty one,
Yep.
but at
It's
least...
a wild boss, too.
Yeah. But at least,
go
of course,
down.
it being the black innate boss means that Voltage comes back to the fore and turns back into being a super weapon.
So this is below Fort Dragonia. Some kind of device. It's not functioning.
If only it was.
There's a broken eggshell inside. Can't do anything here, so let's ignore it.
This will never be important.
Nope, never be important.
No reason for that to be here.
Yep, just forget we were ever in that room.
I like that it does prompt you when the elevator locks into place to like go up or go down. You don't have to step off the elevator and step back on in order to trigger it.
But this may look familiar.
Aha. This, of course, is where we stepped out at the beginning of the dream sequence at the very start of the game. Which means that if you go left, of course, you are going to see the room that we saw before. There's the black crystal.
Yep,
The dark crystal, if you will.
No. Not this time. Later. I love that movie.
So now we're going to head around this way. We're going to go through one more boss to get to the end of the fort. But at least we know, like, what's here.
Yeah.
This is a room where you know what to expect.
Yeah, this place doesn't have any surprises.
And all of the treasures are fairly clearly marked.
Also, the Dragoons are here.
Which is great because you can outrun them. And don't really have to spend a lot of time fighting them. And we love that. A guy just casually going up the stairs on his dragon.
Like you do.
Like you do. It does happen.
I'm just glad they don't jump down and Dragoon us.
Final Fantasy style. The Angel Charm. Very nice.
Yay! I'm pretty sure that gives us a charm for each element, and I think we're doubled up on Daemon charms.
Maybe. But that Angel Charm is going to be very important very soon. And actually, we might want to use one of those. Are you going to put a Daemon Charm on Voltage before we go into this next fight?
Possibly. This should be enough for you.
I like how you're treating it like you're being magnanimous. In my divine mercy, I will not overkill you. I will only deal as much damage as you have life.
Or as close to it as I can get.
I will only kill you as hard as I need, and not as hard as I could.
That's a very powerful statement.
It's a heck of a
Yes!
threat. There we go. This is one we've been waiting for a long time.
Thank you.
And Voltage, having some new star levels, has got a brand new 6th level element slot to put it in.
Yes!
As well as an empty 1st level slot.
Oh, hey, yeah. Ooh, what should I put in there? Maybe something...
Pretty much down to just attack elements, aren't we?
More or less.
Do we have any more cures? Not really. There's
Got a heal.
but that's it. So it's looking like probably either a fireball or a bushwhacker.
Well, let's go with Bushwhacker, I guess. Who else got one?
She got a 2nd level slot. And he got a 6th level and a 1st level. Nice. Maybe a gravity blow. So we don't have a lot of black.
Sure, I don't see why not.
That's
He's got
6th
an
level,
ice
though.
blast around here somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh, right here.
Or you could move Frog Prince up one.
Yeah, you know what?
Because you could do that and then still use... still move the Ice Blast up to that 5th level slot also if you wanted to. And put the Nimble back on slot 4. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
That looks solid. Looks solid. Alright, so we have a couple new elements to show off then. Good.
I love showing off new elements.
So
Tiny bats.
Those stairs up there, of course, go to that center bit that teleports you up to the floating piece above the fort.
Yeah, but
We
it's
saw
not
that in the
active right
dream
now.
sequence, but it's not going to come on until
Until we
deactivate the black crystal.
Yup.
You shouldn't meteor shower this poor defenseless bat.
Should I?
Oh, you're too strong.
Yeah, I am too strong. I'll have
strong.
to. I'll have to fight something stronger.
Oh well. You'll have your chances because the Black Innate boss is coming up. In the very next room.
I like this boss's design. I think it's interesting.
But you hate fighting it?
I hate fighting it.
That's fair, because I feel kind of the same way about it. I think it's a neat monster, but it's not one of my favorite fights. It can be pretty rough. This is a great place for a meteor shower, though.
Ooh, hey, you know what? It is. I just so happen to have one.
So this is the first white element that hits everybody. I love how it says meteor shower, but there's only 2 of them.
That's still a shower.
I guess.
It's more than one.
I really like the way that it looks, though. That's a great example of how they make the spell feel cool and powerful without going overboard, because they very easily could have dragged that animation out to try and make it more impressive or whatever, and it could have been too much. So that's a really good example of what we've discussed before, where Chrono Cross, I think, does a fantastic job of knowing when to quit.
And thank goodness
if
for
that makes any sense. Boom.
I can't believe I killed him.
Well, he'd already been hit with a meteor shower. So.
Yeah, but it was from Cha-Cha.
I mean, that's fair.
Really rag on Cha-Cha a lot. That's not fair.
Oh, we got a low res.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, you gonna put that charm on voltage before you go in?
Might. Let me see here.
Instead of the Profiteer's Purse, probably.
Protection against anti-black.
Because...
Where's the Angel Charm? Does it cast anti-white on you?
Well, that's... I'm trying to remember, and I don't actually think that it does, so you might not need the anti-charm or the Angel Charm for this. I forgot that it was specifically protection against, like, the anti...
Yeah,
thing.
you just thought it was...
I was thinking it was protection against the opposite element, so...
Okay.
Like, if that's the case, then...
See, I was just gonna go along with you, because... Well, here's the boss.
The Bunyip.
I hate this boss because it's adorable, and I want a little Bunyip plush.
Until it's not.
Until it's not, and you'll see what I mean. Because look at him. Just look at him.
Look at him.
He's absolutely friend-shaped. Also, he's red innate, you may notice.
Yep, so this is the red boss.
Yeah, the red boss got lost and wasn't in the red chamber.
Let's hit him with blue. I'm still confused after all these years. Are those 2 little, like, antenna-looking things at the front of his head? Are those his eyes?
Those are his eyes. I thought they were his nose for a long time, but no, those are his eyes.
That's just so weird.
Yeah, it would almost be better if he didn't have eyes and those were his, like, little nostrils. Oh, Please do not do that. That didn't do much.
It would be great if you could not. Electro Bolt's not going to be as good against this guy as it was against the Tarazoid, but it still is going to be powerful when it's at +2. So...
Come on, Cha-Cha. You messed it up, Cha-Cha. It's alright.
This might be a good place to try and get a Frog Prince out if you are of a mind to do so.
Except...
But, yeah.
Yeah, so here's the black boss, everybody. He was hiding inside the red boss. He's real creepy. Everybody say hello to Bunyip. 2.0.
Or 1.5? Question mark?
I
Don't
guess it
know.
is 1.5.
Either way.
Yeah, it's not great. So yeah, the black boss was hiding inside the red boss. That's why there was no red boss in the chamber. And he's very mean. He's going to do a lot of mean things to us.
That's okay. We have a lot of mean things to do back to him.
That's true.
Because like I said before, you know, now that we're past the son of a gun, this is where Voltage goes back to basically superhero status. Because yes, he's going to take slightly more damage from black innate attacks.
But he's also going to do a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
see, look at that 225, and that was with no white on the field. So you can imagine what Dash and Slash and Luminaire are going to do.
Alright, let's steal from this guy. Tap, 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 tap. Yes! Free
Got a
fall.
Free fall.
Okay,
Nice.
I'll
Which is
take that.
That's a pretty solid black spell. White
She's
only
already
hits
so
one target.
short.
I don't know because that's supposed to hit everybody.
Listen, I'm not going to question
Oh
it.
yeah, like not complaining for sure. It's just odd that when the boss does it.
I, for one, am thankful that the boss's graviton does not kill everybody instantly. Whoop.
Now you're gonna get to see free fall.
Man, he really doesn't like her.
Dud. Back down again. Oh man, she lived though.
Ow.
She did live though.
Just barely, but she did.
This is a great chance to get more than one white out on the field because then somebody else can use a recover all.
Exactly.
What was that, Bunyip?
Listen, Luminaire does some weird things to people.
Flappity. Flappity slappity. Jumping all over the place.
Here's my recover all.
There we go. And of course that weakens the Bunyip and strengthens Voltage. Does he have a white element? Does he have a photon ray?
He has one
Hey.
photon ray. I'll take it.
There we go, yeah, because that'll make whatever the boss does next basically useless.
Oh,
Yeah, might as well.
I guess so, yeah.
The field will still be all white. Say 109 damage from first level attack.
Sure, I'll take that.
And a meteorite. Hey,
Hell yeah.
nice.
Eat white element, Bunyip.
Devil Thunder.
Ow. Why do all eye bosses shoot lasers at you?
And look at that. You can see how powerful that is because Voltage still took 150 damage from that since that was a black attack.
Yeah.
Even though there was 3 white on the field.
Yeah.
So that shows you the power of the field effect.
It is a nasty, nasty attack.
But
Oh,
it's
thank
okay.
goodness. That scared me the first time I played this game because I thought it was supposed to be a big ol' attack.
Yeah.
And then it died, and I was like, oh, thank goodness.
It's such a weird fight, but it's also a good one.
Yay!
Yeah, I like chat said, it's gross. It just pukes him out.
Yeah, it's not great.
But it also, I mean, hey, it's kind of a cool 2-parter fight. It's an interesting gimmick. It's something you haven't seen before, so, you know, Chrono Cross continues to keep coming up with new stuff.
Yeah. So you can see why I said I both love and hate the Bunyip fight.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Well, that's all the dragon statues, guys.
You know what that means? The teleporter should be on.
Hey, it is. Look at that.
You can see it jiggling.
I don't think it's really jiggling. It's more like pulsing?
Rippling, pulsating. Either way, it's active.
Yep. We're using it, so. It just shoots us right through the fort.
Yeah, I love how it just kind of like miniguns the party up to the second level. No one has anything to say about that. Well, because you've been here before, remember.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yes, we've seen this before. We get it.
Voltage at this point is just like, how many times are you going to show me that?
Listen, we know bad shit is going down behind this door.
We have to go through it anyway. Just stop. It's all gonna be fine, I promise.
Come on!
Ah, they're eager. Ah, they beat us here.
I mean, we knew that. The Dragoons were already in the level below us.
Finally. We've been expecting you.
I have nothing personal against you, but anyone who hinders our plan must be eliminated. I am rather sorry about that.
Surprise! There was a yellow boss. It's General Viper.
Yep, he takes you on personally.
Care for some warming up first, eh? Then come now, lads. I will take you on.
Okay, General.
It's like he's humoring you rather than, like, taking you seriously. I mean, to be fair, he's a pretty solid boss.
Yeah, the General's not really a joke. He will hurt you.
Yeah, we're gonna take him out. We are going to defeat him handily, but you can't treat this fight like he's a pushover.
Unlike his generals, or lieutenants?
Hmm?
Unlike his lieutenants, the general here is actually kind of serious.
Now he has some really good drops and a great steal as well.
G-Force also just looks really cool.
You can see why he's the boss of the Dragoons. Like, he's not a pushover.
Okay, little Cha.
Alright. Get there. Going for it.
Oh, she got her level 5.
Yeah, she got Doodle.
Doodle.
But we can do that in a moment.
Yeah,
First, you want to steal.
Yeah, we want to steal first. Don't know why it takes her so long to get that.
Because she's a bad character. Got the
Ooh,
stamina ring.
Yes, another
All right.
stamina ring. Love to see it.
And unsurprisingly,
Ow.
Viper's common drop from defeating him is a Dragoon Gauntlet, which is still a pretty good drop because you've seen that is a more than decent accessory.
Oh yeah, the Dragoon Gauntlet is great.
But his rare drop, which I hope we get, is so much better.
Is it the Dragoon's Honor?
Nope.
Darn, because I really like that item too.
Yeah. Also very good. Man. Powerful.
The General takes a lot of killing.
And he dishes out as good as he gets.
Yeah, he will
almost.
also beat the crap out of you.
Oh, there we go. He's weak.
Might as well.
Oh, there's a blue on the field, so that'll help.
That did more than I thought it would. Awesome.
Yeah, it's 75 average, kind of.
It's because
seems
it's a
to be.
physical attack, not a magic attack.
Yeah. But it's pretty solid.
Ooh, Air Force.
He does that thing that all of the Garlean bosses do in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm gonna do a doodle.
Have I got Doodle up? No, one more.
Nope, you need one more attack, but you've got the stamina for it.
There we go. Normally I wouldn't because he's also yellow,
Yeah.
but I want to show it off.
And there's a yellow in the field, so it'll be stronger. Remember, she's an artist.
I wouldn't call her an artist.
She likes to color.
She likes to draw. It did 106 damage, though, so I mean... He thought that was funny as a killing blow.
He thought that was hysterical. Notice the music hasn't stopped, by the way.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good. And, okay, we got the
Got the
common
gauntlet.
drop. I was really hoping we get his rare drop because he can drop Mithril Mail.
Oh my god, can he?
Yes.
You are a worthy opponent. But let us see how you do now. I shall give it my all.
You weren't giving it your all before?
No, he was holding back.
Oh, Lynx, you traitor.
Lynx is just like, you were expecting what? I don't understand why. Yes, that was always the theme here.
You were extremely useful in helping me make my way around these islands. I appreciate your help, General. However, I no longer have any need for you. This fort shall serve as a fine grave marker for you and your dragoons. May you rest in peace. Damn. Forgive me, Riddle.
Off in the distance, Riddle says, no.
Now, let this be your final resting place as well.
And it's the secret 7th boss.
Come on, furry bait, let's go.
Lynx is much meaner the second time around because you are not
Oh, yeah.
fighting one of his shadows.
Nope.
You're actually fighting him.
And he does not give a crap that you are here. Ah, see?
Yep.
He hits very, very hard.
Now, on the other hand, Voltage has finally broken 300 HP, so thank goodness. Oh,
Yeah.
field is all black. That's gotta go.
Yep, must
That's
must
gotta go.
stop that immediately. Which means, unfortunately, this meteor shower is not going to do much. Well, not as much as it should.
Yeah. So now the good thing about this fight, insofar as there's anything good about it, is that Lynx no longer counters with anti-white when
Yes.
you hit him with a white element.
Thank goodness.
The bad thing is he'll often hit 3 to 4 times in a row, and he'll use Glide Hook all the time, which is always going to deal around 100 damage, more if it hits Voltage. So,
Okay,
cover, well,
I want it to be white.
that's fair.
That's the only reason I'm doing it right now is because I want the field to be white.
That's fair. That's fair. That's valid. There you go. Now if you can get off a Luminaire on him. Well, ooh. Yeah, see, he uses attacks of all different colors in this battle, too.
Which means since the field is all white, he will try to use white elements.
Yep, because they will be stronger. And the AI is pretty good here, like, he's going to use white elements against non-white targets, so he's not going to hit Voltage with Meteorite. He's going to hit someone like Lil Cha or Cha-Cha.
Yeah, his AI is actually very smart.
Yep, he is a mean opponent. Thankfully.
I am also equally mean, though.
Yep, thankfully.
Let's see here.
Man, that hurt me. Does he have another white attack?
He does not, but
If not, you might want to just...
I'm gonna cure voltage is what's gonna happen,
He's
so I want to steal
probably-
from him still.
Oh, well, that's true. I was going to say, he'll probably live with the field all white like that. Even a glide hook won't kill him. But the main thing is you do want to try and steal. Because...
Oh, good. He attacked the person I defended with.
Because I think you can... He drops one of those Pendragon sigils. And you can see, too, by having all that white on the field, like how much less damage he's doing.
Yeah, he really hates it.
Snatch.
Should be...
But his...
Oh, wait, hold on. What's my... I need my attack to go up a little bit more. Once more.
Okay, that's as good as it's probably gonna get. I think his rare steel is some kind of magic ring. I hope we get it, because I can't remember what it is, and I want to show it off if it's... Okay,
Pendragon
we got
Sigil
the-
B. Okay.
We got the Pendragon Sigil. That's still good.
Man, I took that white off the field, and he immediately started going back to doing
Yeah,
really
that was
heavy
almost
damage.
double damage, but he's down.
Yay! That was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, that was a good fight. You got the white field, and then the Luminaire really...
And he didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, that fight's usually significantly more tense. There we go.
Oh my god, he dropped the Sky Genie ring.
Yes, that's his rare drop. You can also steal that from him, in which case you can get two.
Oh my god, I wish.
That's his rare drop and his rare steal. So that's great that we got at least one of them.
You're more trouble than I thought. But do you really think your skills are superior to mine?
Oh boy, she's back, everybody.
Yep.
She's back. I'll just say horses. It's me.
Girl.
Ooh, girl. You ain't getting away with what you did, Lynx. See, he does not give a shit.
I'm floating.
Voltage. Have you ever questioned who you really are?
Never once.
Voltage? What has been the significance of your existence up until now? On that ominous day, 10 years ago, the boundary of space and time was torn, and part of me, in fact, died.
Ah, it's time for the big plot twist and reveal, yes. Lynx, ironically, given his name, was the Panther.
Somehow.
Lynx was the Panther that attacked Baby Voltage all those years ago. And of course, in one timeline, he succeeded and killed Voltage, and in the other, someone
He failed.
intervened. Voltage lived, and the Panther was slain.
You cannot defeat me, Voltage. This is because denying me is the same as erasing your very existence.
I don't be taking him by his rubbish, Voltage. This guy's full of it.
We'll see about that. There are two sides to every coin. Life and death. Love and hate. They are all the same.
What you say? Talk some sense, will you?
This thing again. Oh, we're freaking out. Ominous.
Bum bum bum. Voltage, what's wrong? Lynx, what have you done to Voltage? Voltage, you alright? Say Voltage again.
And then Voltage responds.
Oh, and no one thinks this is odd, the fact that he hasn't spoken a single word the whole time.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just fine, girl. Oh. Oh no. What are you doing, Lynx? Now's your chance, girl. Kill him.
Yeah, I know. This is the end of you, Lynx. Say your prayers. Oh boy. One final boss fight.
Surprise, guys. We're Lynx. And we are very scared. Well,
Well, they did
sort
ditch
of.
the worst character to put Kid in, so... Oh boy.
I hope you guys are ready, because the game gets really wild at this point. What have we got? We've still got all of our others, except
Look at this. Dash and Slash is now
Black
and
Element.
8. And it looks a little bit different because you're using the scythe instead of the swallow.
You should not be this powerful.
Man.
Taken out by Cha-Cha.
Yeah.
How humiliating.
Yeah, the whole girl. Yeah, so of course that fight's not winnable.
Yeah, we're supposed to lose. You did it, girl.
Yeah.
Now, finish him! What's wrong? Settle it once and for all. Here, hand me your dagger. I'll finish him off. Since you apparently can't do it anymore. Watch this, girl. I'll avenge Luca for you. Die, Lynx!
Wait.
What, girl?
Ah, she smells something funny.
He's your foe, isn't he?
How do you know Luca's name?
What are you talking about, girl?
Not once did I ever mention Luca's name to you, Voltage. No. Don't tell me. You're...
Well, time for plan B. Clever girl. Now die.
Clever girl. If you will. After all we went through to save her the first time.
This is what all the prophecy and dream stuff was coming to. Voltage, why? Quiet! You
Dead.
two! No!
Lynx has zero problems whatsoever just straight up killing a kid on screen.
This is the end of the road for you, girl.
You're Lynx, ain't you?
I'll send you to see Luca. I'll finish you off later.
Why he does this, who knows? Because there is no reason for him not to go ahead and just cut her throat right there. He literally could do it and then still give this speech, and instead he drops her and throws the dagger aside. And that's his mistake.
Look at yourself, Voltage. I mean, Lynx.
Look at yourself. What happened to your character portrait?
Excellent. The enmity is growing.
Oh no, we're not a tank.
The only thing pure in this world is enmity. Well then, the time has come for the curtain to fall. Your services are no longer needed. Even your very existence is worthless. Farewell, Voltage. I'll just be taking this. Finally, I have the key to the gate of fate. The time has finally come for the frozen flame to awaken. And I can still float, bitches! Come to the Sea of Eden, Voltage. Should you wish to end your dream of 10 years ago.
Yes. Instead of killing you and all of your allies while you are vulnerable, I'm literally going to tell you where to go next.
Now let love bleed, darker and deeper than the seas of hell. I choked myself. And thus we died.
Lol, says Lynx. You're dead now.
Is this where we are? Is this heaven?
God, I hope not. I don't want her to be there.
Aww.
Not because I think that she's a terrible person. I just, don't have any emotional investment. Like, if a requisite of heaven is we have to go wherever girl goes, there are probably more interesting things to do.
Can we go to a more interesting heaven?
We are definitely going to go to a more interesting place, for sure. And in fact, here it is.
Well, this is different.
It is indeed.
So a couple of different things you may have noticed. We're alone. Also, we're a Catman now. You know, like you do. We also have 1 hit point.
It's fine, I'm sure.
And we seem to be trapped in a painting. So, yeah, this seems like a good place to stop.
Yeah, so you all have gotten to see the plot twist if you've never seen it before. This is kind of the midpoint climax of Chrono Cross. Things, as Pixel said, are going to get a little strange from here on out. We will see how strange in the next episode of Chrono Cross. And we want to thank you for joining us and hope that you will join us next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Twitch. And, Man, that was a pretty solid dungeon.
So many boss fights.
Absolutely. So I hope that it inspires you to follow and sub here on Twitch or over on YouTube if you are watching there, where you can find all the playlists for all the games that we've played on the channel. And make sure to follow on Twitter and Facebook as well. And we will catch you for the next stream, whether that is on Thursday, on Saturday, or next Monday for more Chrono Cross. And until then, as always,
thanks for playing.